So I'm live. There we go. That's the best way to put it. And new troll, how are you? Notice you got in here pretty quick, trying to protect your troll status, which is now in question. So I wasn't going to do anything till tomorrow morning, but my wife started watching Housewives, and I just said, I think what I'm going to do is continue to work on some of the stuff that I'm working on. And some of these pictures are good, some of them are Like, I don't mind those right there. Hold on. For the heroes. I'd like to try to get the heroes done by tomorrow night. Or at least I'd like to. What we like to do and what we do are two different things. Alright, let's take a look here. That's as good as anything. Alright. Oh, sorry. Hit the thing there. So, I did a little bit, not too much. Let me move the chair over. Oh, there we go. Just started putting some of the just base colors on these guys. And we're going to start adding in a few other things. But before we get to these guys and these clowns over here. Oh, and this clown over here. We'll leave this hero out, this hero out. We may try to work on him a little bit. Got a couple other guys over here. We should get a good amount done in time. But I kind of want to mess around with some of these scanners and stuff like that. I just kind of want to get those screens done. So we're going to take some Crag blue. Maybe we should go a little bit lighter. That guy's from the expansion pack, so I don't need him right now. I didn't paint the expansion guys yet. Tackless blue is too light, but Crag just no. Let's go with Calendar Sky, because that's going to be our base color on these guys here. So we're going to get our brush. We're going to get something medium here. High Rob sounds good. Housewife of Grand Island starting the queen. Pretty much. I just wasn't going to stand for it. I don't mind sitting there and doing something while she's doing it. But today it just got to me. So I said, something, I got so much to do. Why don't I just go outside? I like to try to get one of these projects done. And let's just take a little bit of this Calendar Sky. Get it on here. Just a touch of water. Ever so lightly. And put down El Visor. Where's my starting point, my ending point? Okay, here we go. And just kind of, all I want to do is just get this base in here. Boy, this headset is just off. Again, I left my good glasses inside. That's alright. I don't need glasses. I don't need no stinking glasses. Let's see if I can find what I'm looking for in the paint jar here. And boy, oh boy, I can't. Maybe this will do it. Alright, let's give this a shot. Probably should have did a canvas stories tonight, but just didn't have time to set it up. That's what I should have done. I still got so much time. I don't think I go back till next Wednesday. And That's good for me. And all I want to do is just have this little base color in there. Just to kind of give it a little flavor. So can I ask, who has played this and is it worth a purchase? Oh, I was just planning to go to bed. Sorry, Dutch. Sorry to keep you up. Don't stay up on my account. And this little screen here. And all we're going to do, let's get this over here. Let's move this. We're going to move you guys a little bit, just a hair. There we go. There we go. So I can just kind of keep things steady. Kind of like that in there. I don't know if I want to. Yeah, okay, let's go for it, huh? Why not? Why not? Let's see how this looks. If it does, it's just another added chore that we have to do. Remember, just getting the edges. The edges are the most important thing, and you can fill in the rest. Sorry for my hand. That's the problem with being left-handed sometimes. You're always in the way. Alright. Just add a little more here. And there we go. And there we go. And just fill that in. And just, oh, alright, that's not too bad. Alright, let's put that there. Now that's just a base color. That's all we're using that for, is a base color. That's all. Kind of compare it to Dungeon Saga. Yeah, pretty much. Which I don't mind. Oh, team on. All right. Oh my god, just 17 more clan rats and I'm done. Nice. Excellent. That's what it's all about. Getting to the finish line. Isn't it? I just figured I'd turn on the camera tonight while I'm out here and just kind of get things where I need to get them. I think. Put that over there to dry. Take a little more paint over here on our little palette. Still need to do the other expansions. Huh? Yeah, I should probably be painting some Dungeon Saga too. So many things I want to paint, but I got to get through the patron stuff first. So if I can get to February and have everything really under control, I can fit a little bit more of the things I want to fit in. And I think that'll be good. I'm really rolling. Out of 120 projects, I've already got 61 of them done since October. That's pretty good if I ask me. And they weren't simple projects either. I still got people sending me stuff. I still got some stuff that I'm waiting that's on back order to come in so I can paint that. And boy, oh boy, what a thing. But it's worth it for the patron. And then stuff that's going to happen next year that we'll probably announce sometime in the middle of January once I get all my eggs in my basket. Oh my god, it's a go one. can pull it off, which I think I can. All we're trying to do, you see, you can just add a little color. You know, sometimes that's all it takes. Now this is just a base color, but we're going to try to highlight this a little bit with some extreme dry brushing, and that's the way to put it, huh? All right, let's bring that over here. Do we have any more screens? Well, we've got a few things that we can mess with here, but we'll get to those in a minute. I'm just looking around here, making sure I got all the screens done. Oh, there's one I almost missed. All right, there we go. Let's get back to work. There we go. I want to move these cards out of the way. Move this microphone over here so maybe you guys can hear me a little bit better. There we go. All right, let's get back to it. There we go. Got my headset on. Life's good. And all I want to do is just stay consistent in my lines here. Just take my time. And this is the same thing that you guys need to do too as well. Just take your time for you newbies. And just make sure you make good. See how that my strokes are just nice and even. That's all you want. It's all you're trying to accomplish. I'll show you on this one here. Come up. If you don't feel confident enough, start in the middle and work the brush and just feel where it goes. See how I work it closer to the edge until I feel I have complete control of that brush. And that's all we want to do. I'm not even saying that's perfect because you even make mistakes doing that. You're going to make mistakes. Just fix them. It's not the end of the world. Everybody does it. I just show it on camera. Or I make a mistake. I'm not ashamed of it. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of my painting career. If you can call this a career. I just like to paint my miniatures. It's fun. I like to paint for other people too sometimes. Because they seem very appreciative of it. Let's see. Amen, Judith. If you start looking like crap, give up. Huh? I don't know. Okay, you guys are talking about stuff that has nothing to do with me. Yay. If you have a question, especially when I'm painting, just do me a favor and just put Rob in a different color or in giant things. Question. All right. Let's just clean this up a little bit. Sometimes you just know when something isn't right. So what do? You fix it. So we're going to just add another layer in here. There we go. And we just want to ease it in there. I don't know if this is a painting show. My live shows, unless I'm really moving with something like today, I'm just not. There's nothing really getting done extensively. We could sit here for an hour, and I don't think you can learn one thing. I think these are more just painting kind of like, what's the best way to put it? These are painting videos where I'm painting and mostly talking about nothing. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'd call this. It's kind of just hanging out while I paint. There we go. That's what it is. I have to keep looking up and make sure. Okay, there we go. So now we're going to just tighten that up, tidy it up. So we want to get as close as we can. Take a little more paint off the palette. And there we go. And here we go. All right. And all right. Let's put that aside. Let's just even out the strokes here. There we go. There we go. All right. Looking at this here, I just want to go over with a second coat a little bit. All right. Make sure the thing didn't go. Rob, what brand of paint is that blue? Games Workshop. Calidor Sky. Citadel. Chad, how are you? Chad, just to let you know, there's a package that went out with your name on it today. So I thought that would make you happy. We finally got that one out. So I want to kind of make these doors a little, each one a little bit different. Like we'll have a blue one. I don't know if this is going to fly. I probably won't. I don't like it already. Actually, it wouldn't matter because I'm going to go over that and with white. So I'll cover that up. I don't know. I'm still on the fence about that. Alright, let's try a thinner brush. Tried to get a little bit too brave there. I'm not worried about that because I have to dry brush this whole door. Well, I want to put a little color in each door. But I don't want to take 10 days painting in color doors. Alright, that's a little better. So we kind of on each side. And then ones will be red, and then maybe we'll have a couple of different colors in there as well. Mats! I like that, just like saying that. Mats! How are you, my friend? Good to see you. Are we losing any frames? Oh, we actually dropped a few frames. Oh, 0.04. Alright. There's nothing. Just a skip and beat. Alright. Go up into there. Let's see if this is worth doing. I'm sorry my hand's getting in the way, but I do need to be able to get in there. Alright. And don't be afraid to turn the model and take your time. If you got a good groove going, just stay with it and use as much paint off the brush as you possibly can. That's what I tried to do. There. I think that gives a little flavor to it. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, the wash gives it a little bit of flavor. See, this other one would be red. Alright, when we break out the red, we'll do that. Alright. Boy, do I just go right to that or what? Alright, let's use up some of this paint here. On these bookcases. Just kind of trying to make a couple of these books just different colors. Because not every book is brown. And as I'm pulling out different colors, I'm just kind of playing around. Like when I pull out some leather strap, I'll do that. I'll add a few things in here or there, just to give it a little more flavor. Why not, right? Why not, you say? I like that. Alright, I like that. Maybe I'll just make the handles blue. How's that? Works for me. Let's do the other one here. Orange, white, gunmetal combo for sci-fi. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's whatever you feel like doing. Jonathan Clee, thank you for the $5, my man. Jonathan Clee. Jonathan Clee. We should just say your name 500 times. A penny for every time. A penny for every donation. Just say his name. Jonathan Clee. I don't know how people freehand towel painting. Well, there's a lot of gifted individuals out there. Jonathan Clee would know that. Why? Well, because he's Jonathan Clee. If you could be one person in the world, who would it be? I would be Jonathan Clee. If you had to play a board game with somebody at a convention, who would it be? What's the answer? Jonathan Clee. Who constantly smashes that super chat button? Well, there's only a few people I can mention, but the one that's in the room right now, Jonathan Clee. Who's the only guy that drove all the way down to Historicon just to play some games? Well, that'd be Jonathan Clee. And whose wife's having a baby? I know. Jonathan Clee. There we go. Let's add a couple flavors in there. By the way, who just hit that super chat? Well, I'm going to tell you. It's Jonathan Clee. We just may change this video's name to Jonathan Clee. Alright, so we got that ready. So let's mix this up a little bit. Alright, nope. Nope, don't want to play around with that because I'm still deciding what to do with that. Alright. Let's do a little dry brushing while we're at it, folks. Kabuki Kid. Finally, we're protected from trolls, except for the one troll. Finally, we have some protection. See, here's the thing. Everybody's out for the new troll's job. This has become very, very apparent. People are out there working hard to take away what the house. The house. Rob, you're ridiculous. Yes, I am. The news is I can't paint minis well. Oh, there we go, Dave. This guy was using a spray gun to paint Nurgle minis on YouTube, and it looked like a mess. Whatever. I don't worry about other people that paint. I paint bad enough. Kabuki Kid, I'm a converted troll. That's what it is. You see? Stormcast Eternals were my first models I painted. Very easy with gold and very few detail. Very true. Oh, wait a minute. That's for the water thing. This is for me. All right, so let's go to work on some of these guys here. Oh, goodness me. Goodness me. I'm trying to figure out what to do with that guy, but in the meantime, why don't we? We're going to take some Celestia Gray. All right, why is this way over here? I always feel I'm off balance for some reason. All right, just a hair up. There we go. All right. So if I stay centered here, I should be all right. I'm left-handed. Dink, 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 dink. So if I'm painting, I want to be here. Right? Okay, that sounds about right. Trying to stay... Get my leg out. There we go. There's the other leg. Alright, so we're going to take some of this, and we're going to dry brush. And when I mean dry brush, I mean very, very softly dry brush. So... I'm also watching The Punisher slow, so my attention may be a bit split. Kabuki, how can you do this? Keeping one eye peeled for trolls and spammers. Watch out, she's got a quick finger. She is very fast. Very, very fast. Yeah, like I said, we've had nothing but a really bad day with the channel. And, and the reason for that bad day, so we had a very important video that I wanted to get up by the end of the year, and it just won't. It's not going to get up there. And then we had a few other mishaps and missteps. It's just been a tough day. Now I feel like I need to go watch a few episodes. LOL. So I don't know what you guys are talking about. But again, I will stay out of it. And that's the beauty of this. You guys could just chat along and just have a great time and not worry about anything. Alright, so I'm really going to kind of take as much of this gray off as I can. There we go. And we're going to give it a little test here. Whoop. Because we got these dudes right here. And according to the card, as you see, they're all black. So, well, we could have left them like this. And they really would have looked like junk. Kabuki, did you know Justin got a haircut today? You know, Timon, keep his stuff on his channel. All right, please. I really don't want to talk about his haircut, dumb fool. I'm going to call you Quick Finger. There we go. Tomorrow's a new day, Rob. It sure is. Alright, there we go. Alright, there we go. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to see how much of this is on here. Not a lot, which is perfect. That's exactly what I want. These glasses are fogging up on me for some reason. Alright. So now, we're just going to lightly go over every part of this guy and just try to hit the high points. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to just very lightly bring out that black a little bit. And that gray, which is a gray, will help do that. I put down my helmet a little bit. There we go. And all I want to do is I want to bring out the detail in the higher points. Now, a lot of the stuff I'm just going to probably go over in somehow in some capacity. I don't like how that's working with that gray. That gray will actually work a lot better here. On these guys. So on the high point of that. Oh, I really don't want to fine tune these lines. Actually, by doing this and then maybe taking and going over into black might do the trick. And actually, this doesn't look half bad. Because we're actually getting a little depth out of the boots, the gun. And then we still have to put the wash on over this guy. So what we're trying to attempt to do is bring out the lines on this guy. I'm taking a nap. I missed the first 15 minutes. Okay, misfit. I was watching a couple of Bob Ross. Oh, okay. I'm not talking about me. Alright, so let's see what this does on the next guy. And let's really try to get it a little bit on this brush. I like the light in this actually. So I'm going to put this on here a little bit. I'm going to take a little bit of the Vallejo white and just put a little dab in there. And before I go back, I'm just going to show you guys what I'm doing here. And before I go back, I'm just going to take a little more of this gray. Celestial gray. Mix that in there. See what we come up with. I'm going to try to keep it in a nice neat pile here. So I can come back to it. And we're going to take a good amount of it off. Test it on the bottom. Remember, I always tell you, test it on the bottom. Goes on heavy there, it's going to go on heavy everywhere. So now we're just going to take and ever so lightly go over this guy. Now there's going to be certain areas that I'm going to decide to pick out and just kind of put some lead belcher in there because I want to get a little metallic feel to this too. Oh, and I forgot, we're going to paint his mask too. There we go. And just kind of work it. And you see this is a quick way to get these guys up and operational. Brings out some of the detail with a quick dry brush. And then we're going to put a nice wash over it. And you'll see what I'm talking about. Alright. That's number 2. And here we go. Just to let you guys know, and I just thought about this because I've heard from my good friend that Battling Brushes is making its triumphant return very soon. You're going to want to keep your eyes on the mighty dice tower. Me and Sam are back with a vengeance. And Sam is one of my dearest friends. We've talked privately. Sam knows things. He knows more than you can ever know what's going on. Someday you guys will understand why I kept a lot of things quiet in our personal life. But my dear friend Sam has always been there for me, and he is a very, very dear friend to me. Like I said, that's one thing that'll never go away is my endearment for Sammy Healy. But we're excited. We've got a couple things planned. Now, I'm doing this, and you don't understand what's going on here. Okay, first of all, I'm going over this black, but I'm going to hit these guys with a black wash over this gray. So it's really going to get in the recesses and kind of take some of this white out, but just enough. And then I'll paint their faces in. Or I'll probably paint their faces and then do a wash to them. But I really don't, all I want to do is just not make this guy look so black. You know, he has no dimension to him. So all I'm trying to do is add some not sunlight, but light, directional. You know, by making my own shadows and bringing out some of the detail. That's all we're trying to do here. And that will really give the model a nice feel. Alright, let's put him there. Now we got this guy here. So they look a little ghosty to begin with. Dave Dog, I hope Sam doesn't know about me. Oh, Dave, I don't know who Sam knows about. Sam does a good job on his own channel. I don't get to watch him as much as I'd like to. I usually just like to watch his stuff. Sam's very straightforward. Tells you how it is. And he does a great job. They all do a great job there. And they wouldn't be the biggest if they weren't. Not like this hack little channel. Now you see, don't judge a book by a cover. It looks a little ghosty, but we're going to take it someplace. You just got to know where the end destination is, and that's the most important thing. So we're going to take a little more off this plate here. I'm going to add just a touch of water to kind of loosen up some of the paint I have here. Just a little bit of water, do a miracle worth of work. And then we're going to bring it back over here. I'm going to dry it off. There we go. All right. Well, Sam's always had good taste. just flying away here. Flying away. Also, none of the guys are having the war games, which is weird too. Bit too loud for me. Yeah. I don't get the whole, everything's a comedy show things at times, but, to each their own. Alright. And finally, the big guy here. Then we're going to come back to these other guys. I'm just going to try to take as much. What the heck? What the heck was that? I heard some weird noise. Now the place is haunted, right? Now the place is haunted. Oh God, are we just going to name every other site here? Holy cow. You bunch of marks. There we go. All right. What's next? What's next, you say? Well, what the heck? Oh, hold on. I think we got a little bit of a problem here. I gotta take care of. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. I got it taken care of. Ugh. Cat's losing her mind. I think Cthulhu is not going to be with us very long. I think she's sick. We're going to have to take her down. She's not doing too well. Boy, I'm going to miss that cat if something happens to her. I'll have to take her down tomorrow and have them take a look at her. She's having a little problem. And I don't know if it's because she lost her friend and she lost Lily. She's been acting a little weird. But definitely she's not doing too well. Rob, have you tried to talk to Mike? No. No reason to be honest with you. Alright. Yeah, star of our show. Little Miss Cthulhu. I'll miss if she's getting old too. All three of the cats were old. This is a bad year for kitty cats for sure. Well, hopefully we can get it squared away. And that's for sure. But we'll keep an eye on her. I think we'll try to change her food. That's the first thing we're going to do. Because I think we're just not operating correctly here for her. I'll get this a little bit drier. There we go. Yeah, she was a stray. And where I found her was she was tossed on the side of the road in a plastic bag. And I was driving by and I saw somebody toss it out with a bunch of other kittens. The other kittens were dead, and she was a little tough one that survived in that bag. So I brought her home, and she's been with us ever since. Of course, Mimi was like, oh my God, she's in my room, what the heck, all the time. But that's where she did. Just curious what happened to Mike. I used to see him a lot, didn't know what happened. Mike got fired. Plain and simple. It's the best way. We just went our separate ways. I think him having young kids and stuff, you know, there's a lot to be done on this channel, unfortunately. That's the wrong way to put it, fired. I guess I decided to go it alone. I have, you know, I'm pretty stubborn. You know, I want things done when I want them done. I mean, you got to be driven when you're a one-man thing and you're giving away over 900 packages a year. You know, you gotta move. You gotta keep going on things. Mike unsubscribed. Mike, I wrote Mike a letter. Matter of fact, he never responded to it. And you know, it is what it is. He used to go to the gym every week just to see me. And now I don't see him at the gym. He would go once a week on Tuesday. And now we don't see him anymore. So I'd rather leave it kind of right that. I hope it should be okay, Orchard. It's just another thing to go wrong, but I just hope it's nothing serious. I don't think it is. I think if we just change a few things, she'll be fine. And that's the most important thing. There we go. And there we go. And you can see we're just highlighting because we're going to go and we're going to do a couple things. My parents was dumped in their trash and they used baby bottles to follow, doll bottles to follow, feed it. Yeah, that's a way to do it. It's one way. Jeez. She's been feeling awful thin lately. And that's been a bit of a worry. We'll definitely have to keep an eye on it. You know, I don't know if it's that's going on or what. But, you know, all three cats were happy. They had a good life here. We've given them that, the dogs. I just got through taking the dog to the vet. So, you know, it's one thing after another. But I think I'm going to change that food. She doesn't seem to be liking it. I notice she's not eating it. Alright. There we go. Until we get the wash there, which will go over the red and kind of bring out the gray a little bit. Remember, we put an initial wash on this guy. Kind of just give it a little bit of life there. Hi, Rob. Paints look good. Thank you very much. We do try here. And we're just trying to get these guys done as quick as we can so it looks good, you know? You want it to look good on camera. Because you know, because we're a painting channel, we can't. We cannot. I mean, there's just no way that we can play without painted figures, right? That would be just wrong in so many different ways. See, the wash underneath here that I did on the gray really helps. It brings out a lot, but we're going to go over with another wash. And that we're kind of doing a reverse technique here. It's not going to take out the dry brush, but it's actually going to help things a little bit. But we got to add a little lead belcher around. And then we'll add a couple of sights in there. And we'll be good. If we can get the bad guys done, that's a big plus. Tomorrow we're going to be working on this guy in the morning and his friends. So we're pretty excited about that. Yeah, it's stupid the way people do things. You know, they see a pet and it's cute for a few minutes and they don't realize the commitment that it is. That it's part of the family. And you gotta work at it. You gotta give it all you got. Alright. So we're getting there with a lot of this stuff. And tomorrow you're going to see things speed up in part 3. I mean, things really start to take off once I get some of these guys done. Then we can kind of, at night, kind of do some individual things. Or, you know, depending on how quick I move tomorrow. Really kind of hone in on some of the other guys, on some of the heroes. And that'd be kind of key. I think if we kind of really send that home, that'd be a great thing. There we go. What else is missing here? I want to see what these guys do. If I go kind of heavy here. These guys with the gray, I actually want to lighten up quite a bit. So I'm leaving a little bit more on. Because of the way they are. A little bit more paint on. And really working this in there. Yeah, I think that's going to work nicely. And then when I truss up the belt, finish the face. Now remember, I just put that to kind of cut when I put the real leather, the flesh cut tone on. Just had some nice loose stuff out there, so I just said, okay, let me just put this on here as a coat and as a base. And I kind of like that. And then we'll paint the little insignia in there, and then we'll add in some detail here. Yeah, that's the way I'm going to go with that. Alright, let's do these guys while we're here. Oh, that's what I was looking for. A dog is for life, not just for Christmas. Yeah, you tell me. Trust me. We've given... I just finished painting the last of my Fallout board game minis. Oh, that's cool, Jason. Jason, I'm sure Santa didn't come to your house. Especially since I paid him extra not to. Not to comment on people. Yeah, I got the Fallout game here too, and I've got to go through that. I wanted to get this done because I was so hard on this game as far as missing those pieces. And again, thank you for the people that sent me the extra things that I needed. The pages I needed, thank you. And I was so hard on it that when I play tested it, and again, it's another good game. By the way, tomorrow there will be a top 10. Fortunately, I took care of it. It is a top 10. No, it's a top 20. But the first part is tomorrow. It's the top 20 games of 2017. So I hope you guys enjoy that. I got that done. So we'll get that up for you tomorrow. There'll be another painting video for you tomorrow. I will be painting here. Let's get this guy over here. All I'm doing is putting this base dry brush on him because I already know what I want to do with this guy. Because I put the wash underneath, and now I can dry brush and really kind of accentuate certain areas and then build him up from that point, because he's supposed to look a certain way, and I will show you shortly. Man, I think we can get this. I think we, if anything, yeah, see? And then we're going to work the silver around. But I wanted to get those dark areas in there, and you'll see how this all comes out. It's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be playable. And isn't that what we try to do here anyways? Make things playable. Yes, sir. We do with that. All right. So we're going to dry this out a little bit. This is going to be the last guy that we do tonight. And then I'm going to get ready because tomorrow it's breakfast with Rob. As we add in some more colors for these guys and take care of some more stuff and get ready for hopefully, which will be a Saturday evening playthrough or New Year's Eve playthrough. I don't know. It's whatever I feel like doing. Alright. Perfect. And you see, that's the kind of gray I want for this. It's the way, I mean, don't look at the face because that's just the base and all that stuff, but this is what I want. This is the kind of where you can see that detail, and then we're just going to add things to it and bring this all out. That's all we want to do. Just keep it simple. If you keep it simple, you'll always do fine. If you try to overcomplicate things, well, guess what? It's not going to be fun. It is not going to be fun. Whew. Well, we got those done. We got a couple other things done. We got the guy, everybody primed up where we want to. We're going to be working on some bad guys and some heroes. We'll probably get a couple of heroes done real quick so we have somebody to play with. We're really right on the cusp of doing everything that we wanted to do and having this ready. And I only started it this morning, so that's not too bad. A couple hours this morning, a couple hours tonight, and you know we've gotten this to kind of where we have it right there. All right, not too bad. You know, we've got a lot of work to do, but you know it's within grasp. Okay, even though this guy doesn't have an arm, we're going to do the best we can without him. So, without further ado, I think we've covered everything. I think we've said it all. I hope you enjoyed part 2. I figured I'd keep it to an hour. Thanks for the thumb down, whoever. I don't care. It's probably Jason. Jason, take it off, for crying out loud. Ugh. The Santa came to my house, but only because I have an adorable 4-year-old. That's pretty much it. Let's see what else we got here. Indeed, Dave. Nice. Let's see. I didn't miss anything. Okay. So, without further ado, good to see you, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks so much for watching this. Kabuki, you could take the other eye off this and go back to the show that you're watching. Thanks to everybody that watched. Smash that like button, unlike Jason Miller. That treacherous cur. Alright, guys. Have a good night. I'm going to go check on Cthulhu. It's really kind of bothering me. And let me go see what's going on and see how we'll do it. Take it easy.